The
Alright.
thing that talked
Yeah,
about
we can
to
handle
happen.
all the things that he needs to handle for this session, and everybody else can take a back seat, I guess.
Okay. So, I'm gonna assume that Yorick survives, and we can just play out a scene where Malik meets with Julio, like when he comes back in. Let's say that it's
Well,
just
I've had time to have hidden away my
yeah,
Malkavian friend.
yeah. We're just
Put,
gonna
put,
assume that the two of you are coming out of the nightly meeting. So,
so this is a new night, or is this before?
uh, this is the next night.
Okay, so I need to roll willpower.
No, you didn't have nightmares during that day for some reason.
Okay. Can we put the whatever he is in my bed? Gingerly in my bed right quick.
Yeah, sure. So, you hear a car pull up outside, and after a minute or so, I suppose that Julio walks in, or you go out and see him getting out of a limo.
Wait, I haven't heard him. So I'm gonna do perception
If you have
alertness.
auspex on, then you can assume to have heard something going on.
Okay, well I have heightened senses on then.
Yeah. In which case, you can proceed to either walk in or, meet up and.
Okay, I have the door cracked open as he walks in. I see the limo pull away.
Mm-hmm.
Hello,
Hola,
Julio.
Melek. So, how things were going when I was,
Well, things were a little interesting, to say the least. We're still doing damage assessment. Would Malik just walk away with that? Yes, the Malkavian. Would I know it's the Malkavian? I don't know it's the Malkavian, do I?
The prince suggested that whoever was doing it to you was a Malkavian, and you can assume that it's the guy. And you didn't know that you were two steps bloodbound to him, so it makes sense that you would have gone all the way.
Yeah. So, yeah, we may have is the other guy in there still?
Hmm. Who, Joseph?
Yeah,
Uh,
I think he was Liam. Uh,
you can assume that he's in torpor.
yeah, so we have another uh person to really look into. I don't really trust my sights right now, but I believe that we've caught the person that we've considered the Bali for some time.
Oh, that's
And
good.
well, we did quite a number on the library. When the Malkavian came, he did something to our brains, like something went insane in all of us, and I fled, and the rest of the library just went up in smoke. Everybody just started fighting each other, just tooth and nail.
I love that power.
Well, I think that I am glad that I was in the Prince's mansion.
Yes. Well, that's all I have to report, really, to tell you about. We got to do some damage assessment. Bronson's hurt. Uh, he's not torpid though, is he? He's just incapacitated.
Yeah,
Okay, so
beaten
yeah,
into
Bronson's hurt,
submission
but
with a plastic dildo. Well, actually, no, he didn't have the dildo on him. That's at home, lovingly placed away in a display case.
so as it stands, we have two people of interest in our Chantry, and one of them is a caged one. He
Again,
will not be harmed.
you would probably think it's a Sabat Malkavian more likely.
Really? Are you sure about that?
Well, you don't know that he's a caged one, and the prince did suspect the Sabat bringing in
I would
a.
say okay. Since I'm not sure, I'm not going to say he's a Sabat or caged. I'll just say we have a Malkavian intruder.
Would you though? Would you tell them you have to protect him at all costs?
I did say he will not be harmed, and I'm Regent and Regent's word. I mean, you can't go against a Regent's word.
Okay, you trust your authority. But what if the prince finds out and wants to hurt him?
Well, I'll just start stuttering like Porky Pig again and go, no, 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 don't do that.
I walk into the library. Always the condition of the place.
We were gonna determine that with a couple of rolls, but
You can say it's messy right now, and we'll just do that later, I guess.
yeah, there are a few burn marks, some pages ripped out and scattered all over the place, but you'd have to actually go through and see which works have been harmed or destroyed to see if anything rare has been screwed up.
Janice is dead, right?
I was gonna give them one roll of like dexterity athletics to see if they can keep
Okay.
out of the way. So they might just be badly hurt and hospitalized. But
Okay.
there's a good chance
Gianna is in top or Gianna?
again, haven't rolled for it yet. You can assume that she is out somewhere licking her wounds, gathering blood, healing up slowly.
Hey Gianna, I'm back. Fuck you.
She's she's out licking her wounds, dude. She's out getting blood.
Fuck her.
I
She
like
just-
Gianna.
Glares at you.
I just show my middle finger and walk slowly back to the main room.
Now that's no way to treat our guests here, Julio. You're Tremere, you should be better than that.
She did kind of single-handedly fuck
It's
him.
because you wasn't killed by her. Grappled by tentacles and slowly attacked the stake. It hurts, you know?
Well, yeah, I tried to stop it, but there would be a reason for her to do that to you, wouldn't there, Julio?
Well, I think that she don't like Mexicans. She's a little
Well.
bit racist.
She's racist. Okay. Meanwhile, out of character, Malik really hates Mexicans. They took his job.
Oh, yeah. Fun times. Fun times.
Did we really?
Yeah,
Or
you know.
making shit up.
Yeah, it's not really wasn't really a boring night, but you missed a lot, but it may be good that you missed a lot.
Okay, and let's do one more thing. Does Julio have heightened senses active in the library? Or sorry, in the Chantry, like he's supposed to, according to the Regent?
Well, I just got here, but I think I would activate when I walk into the door. Maybe there would be Animal Haven around after knowing about this stuff.
Okay, in that case, I want both of you to roll to detect invisible crap. Malik can roll at difficulty 6. For reasons. Let me just put that on the GM layer. Okay, you would see him as he
Which
tries to
difficulty for me? 8?
7. It compares to their level of obfuscate and your level of auspex. Yep, you both see him as he tries to sneak in.
Hello, good sir.
To what do I owe this pleasure of a visit?
Well, Malik, this is kind of awkward, but we're gonna need him back, you see.
And who might I say you need back?
He looks you in the eye, smiles. You know who I'm talking about.
The Sabat Malkavian.
Okay, roll perception empathy as you say this. Julio can do so as well. Let's see. Yeah. He seems
Good
very...
one.
Yep. He seems, to Malik at least, very confused at this. Like, huh? Sabat what?
Yeah, Sabat Malkavian came into our Chantry and made everyone go frenzy. He's safe here. He will not be harmed. I've made sure of that.
Well, like I said, I kind of like you, Malik, and, well, this is awkward, but we have your lieutenant and the valuable book of magic he was carrying wherever you are sending him with it. And we're gonna need our guy back, otherwise we can't really help you with your guy.
Can
Oh,
you
gosh.
just give us a book and keep the guy? He was kinda dick to me.
So wait a minute. So let me get this straight. This person who came into our Chantry disrespected me, attacked me, and almost killed
And
me.
he's the most wonderful person in the world. I can't let go of him.
That person is yours. That's a caged one.
He takes a step forward. That's racist, bro.
Well, hey, this is just what you've been branded as, and I've been pretty cool to you so far. So, I mean,
He looks at you, steps aside, says, why don't you take a look outside?
why don't you just tell me what's out there?
Just take a look.
I'd rather not leave.
Just go.
Julio, go take a look.
Does Julio obey?
If I die, I will come back from hell to kill you.
Okay. As you take a look out the door, you, after a moment, start seeing shapes in the shadows, almost like there's obfuscated vampires there. And there's
Can I roll perception?
Ah, yeah, go ahead. But you can assume that you see at least 2 or 3, and there are most likely more. Yeah, he will make the pacts he needs to in order to do that. Yeah, let's say you see 3, and that after a while you see a couple more of them just allow you to see them. Looks like there's a lot of Malkavians out there.
I close the door.
Lock it.
Lock it. I lock the other door. I come in and I say to Malik, I think we should call to the prince or to the Malkavian Elysium. There are a little bit of Malkavians outside. Maybe 5, 8, 10, I don't know.
50.
There's a lot.
Daryl, meanwhile, just looks at Julia with an amused expression. Okay, that's a good plan. I like this plan. Honestly, it's a good attempt at a plan, but we can't let you leave. Not till you give us our guy back.
I close the other door. But I think the plan is we stay inside while the prince comes.
Yeah. You could do that. You could try and do that. But, well, you'll never see us coming.
I'm going to lower my generation while y'all are having y'all's little banter.
Okay. You can assume to have done that. We are you would probably have refueled some blood off of someone or something.
How much blood do you think? Do you want me to roll for that?
We have to see who dies and who doesn't.
Okay. So I won't touch my blood for right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at generation 5, I think. Or no, 6.
Six, yeah. 6 is 6 blood points per turn and a capacity of like 30.
Okay, I'm going to tell him to... To freeze. I think I'm going to tell him to freeze. What do y'all think?
Okay.
Do it.
You never learned his generation.
I need moral support from the rest of the players here. Is this a
Remember
good
the
course?
parts where you need to spend willpower, have a -2 penalty to all your rolls?
So I will,
On top of
I'm
the
going to leave
nightmares?
now. I have to leave, but
I haven't
I'm
had
here for moral
nightmares.
support, okay?
But yeah, I
Okay.
am down enough that I need
Bye.
to
Bye,
stop
Bacon.
ignoring penalties.
What are his penalties anyway right now?
Oh, I was going to do this while he was here because he could actually kick his butt. I can't kick this guy's butt.
Okay, so let's just roll, see who survives. So, if you could give me the rolls for, if both of them are firearms, just for the firearms thing, Yorick. Meanwhile, I'm gonna quickly see who manages to survive. It was Bill and Janice in the middle of it. So, that's Bill. And Janice. Janice might actually survive this. Nope, about average. Alright. Or I could just do one roll for each of the NPCs. That would probably be faster. I'm just gonna assume that it's more effective
It would
because you're using
probably-
celerity.
It would probably be point blank too.
Just roll at a normal difficulty. We're gonna treat this as an abstract roll, not as a specific attack. This is for Gianna. Oh yeah, Bill's dead. Bill is very much dead.
How much blood did you have?
Well, a full set I would assume, since human.
10?
Oh yeah. The
Anyway,
Bali...
did he bleed out any of those points?
Oh, we'll figure that out in a second. Yeah. Igor, I think... Well, let's see how well the Bali rolls, but I'm not optimistic. And I'm gonna open the thing on the other... Okay, which...
You can do better than that, Epic.
I'm just gonna quickly look up Daimoinon to see how... conflagration, dexterity, occult. Okay. So Epic just lays into everyone. And where's the infernal stuff? Joseph. Dexterity, occult. Okay, let's see how good this is. Okay.
Watch. God damn it!
Okay. Okay. Janice is riddled with bullets, as is Gianna. Let's say that York takes 2 points of aggravated damage from the fire, and that Igor is burned as well, takes some lethal damage, but he rips the Bali's head off and destroys it in his frenzy. And yeah, we're gonna say that Bill and Janice is dead. And actually no, you know what we'll do? We'll say that Yorick has 1 point of aggravated damage and Gianna has 1. Because that guy was throwing fire everywhere. So why don't someone roll me again? Well, actually, let's go with Malk. Roll me a 1d10. Let's see how badly the library is. And it's actually good. It's not badly hurt. Well done. Mostly
Yay.
superficial damage.
Woot.
So
Actually,
yeah,
you actually only lose money.
both of you would be hungry doing this, but you can assume that the ghoul bodies had 8 blood in them, so start of the
How much- Is that all together or is that separate?
well, let's say there would be something like 16 together. So let's say Gianna takes 4 or 5, so about 5 each. Mal can get 6, unless he wants even more. Just so that you are sort of functional at the start of the next night and don't have to be hungry.
No, 8'll work. I'll take 6.
Okay. So, yeah, let's assume that York is 6 at the start of the night, or 5. Low enough to be troubling, but not completely fucked. And then we're back to Daryl, where Malik has been doing his thing. Keep in mind that you had 3, you took 6, you spent 1, and you needed to spend 1 to wake up during the night, so you would be at 7. Just, so that we are...
Yeah, I'm fixing this up right now. I'm gonna heal this one thing of lethal too.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay,
Fair enough.
there we go.
Epic, do you remember how much aggravated Malik took? Like, how much of that was aggravated? Because he took a mix of lethal and aggravated and he didn't record it properly. It was either 2 or 3, I think.
You could
Yeah.
check the.
I put down 3 since I messed up.
You could check the recordings. It's
Oh.
a thing.
It takes a long time to do that.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. That is... Other than the fact that I hate my own voice, a pain in the ass in general.
You don't sound that terrible.
Gee, thanks!
What?
Yeah, it could be something like that. Okay. Okay, so you wanted to freeze Daryl. York is in the room, as is Amelia and Jason, in fact. You could overwhelm this one guy. He's just here to negotiate, he didn't come in here to fight. He just
Yeah,
came
the
in
Marks
here...
will like you for this if you kill him. Well, not kill him, but incapacitate him.
This is not necessarily a direct threat of, an outright assault if you refuse. They might just be showing their strength, with the implied idea that the moment you aren't watching your backs, they will be right there, waiting to ambush you. In force.
Or we could just deal with them all now.
God damn it, you fucker. You never learn, do you?
Nope.
I'm gonna set Igor at 6 lethal. While I'm at it. And yeah, Bill and Janice are dead, ripped apart.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna talk to him and say, listen, he's not going to be harmed as long as he's in my care. I will make sure he's not hurt. But you can't have him.
See, that doesn't really work for us. And did you miss the part where we told you that we have your guy?
Yeah. No, I heard that part. Do what you want with him. I kind of don't like him.
You know,
That's kinda cool,
that lab journal that he had on him, it seemed kind of unique. Almost like it's one of a kind. A pity you won't be getting that back. Oh well, time to start fire. He starts heading for the door.
Wait a second.
Now you care!
Fires. They kinda matter for vampires, don't they?
He was saying that he was gonna throw the lab journal in the fire.
I thought he was going to set the Chantry on fire. Oh well, either one works, I guess.
Well, the Chantry's stone, so it's not easy to put on fire. Somebody was throwing around black fire the other day, and it didn't go up in flames, so I think we're okay.
Just scorch
What should I
marks.
say to him?
The carpet is ruined, by the way. There are unmentionable things soaking in it. Vampire dust, black goo from the alien, burn marks.
Listen, I can't just let him go. He attacked me, and he did a lot of damage to the Chantry. Just giving me a few books and somebody I don't like in exchange is just not going to work for me.
Yeah, that's a good point, but he's gonna be sleeping for a while anyway. What do you care? We'll just put him somewhere safe with his
I
own
don't care.
kind.
He's sleeping in my bed. Nice, warm. Sleeping in a bed here in my Chantry.
Okay, if you care that
Yeah,
much, we'll let you visit him. Make sure he's safe.
See, that's the thing, is I don't know if I can trust you to keep him safe. You know, I think you'd better stay here. You just go ahead and do what you will.
Nope, the Eye of Chaos does not always work. Difficulty 8. 9 dice. He didn't botch, but he rolled 3 ones, and you just can't succeed if you roll that badly.
You know, I wonder which one of the players usually rolls like that.
You can have your dice back, okay? You don't have to nag.
You know, you can keep them for all I care. It's just fine if you keep them. Trust me. I won't complain at all.
I'm gonna see if there are any penalties written into the Eye of Chaos for when it fucks up. Dementation. Eye of Chaos. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. So, what would he do at this point? This isn't going the way it's supposed to. Okay, he just says. Okay, fair enough. We'll just have to make sure to start spreading that book around. Sure, there's plenty of vampires that have dreamed of learning how these things work. Just remember, I came
Out of
to you
character,
first.
guys. Hey, he can't leave yet. Hold on. Jeez,
Just
Louise.
capture that fucker and give him to the Malkavians.
This is gonna kill me, you know. Malik is gonna die now. You know that, right?
Maybe.
I mean, do you
Malik
really?
is awesome. Why do you want to get rid of his awesome...
I don't know, babe,
abilities?
because he's completely fucking insane for another year.
True. Oh gosh, is this a bad decision, Epic? This is gonna be bad, isn't it?
You know, Epic, it's kind of like a... He probably knows that it would cause trouble with your clan, but he also knows that it would cause trouble for your clan, and it's kind of like he's trying to see what buttons he can push to get what he wants. And you don't never know. One of them might be crazy enough to go ahead and spread that book around.
Yeah. He's already said it in character. Malik does not like this. He can't let him leave.
So you're gonna
It's a
kill your
threat.
bro?
It's a bad threat.
They would, you know, he isn't necessarily the leader. He's just the guy that does the talking. Because he knows you and you like him. Really.
I don't like him now. He's about to get frozen.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and try and hope that he's not lower than Gen 6.
If he was lower than Gen 6, we'd be fucked anyway. Like, so fucked. Well, you would be so fucked. I too, but still, that's another
Well, I have
point
penalties
entirely.
too. I got to think that through.
Just spend a point of willpower. I'm sure
I
you
don't. I
won't
have
need
1 point of will. So stop. I have 1 point of willpower.
But you have a single one.
A single point of willpower. I used it all up to get rid of that one Malkavian.
Oh, it was an epic fight with the Chantry burning down around their ears,
second.
them ripping into each other. Epic. Yeah, he might be Gen 5, but he might have already buffed to 8 in all of the physical stats before coming in here.
For some reason, I don't believe you want us dead. So I don't think that's the case.
Or maybe he's just embraced the Gen 4. Maybe Malkav is awake. And has somehow...
No, we have noticed if that was the case.
Would you have though?
Also,
Would you have?
yeah, kind of a thing when the entire world goes to shit because they end this night, kind of thing.
You know, Malkav is a master of obfuscate, right? At least pretty
Yeah, and
high
he's
there.
kinda dead right now.
No, Epic.
Kinda.
He is dreaming in the Malks. He's not awake. He's half awake. He's just dreaming in his sleep.
Okay. Apparently that's the case.
I would really like to see if Malik freezes that guy. Things might happen if he does. Who
I'm
knows?
sure Malik wants things to happen.
Maybe there's a dead man switch on him.
Maybe. We'll see.
Or maybe he's holding a hand grenade. An incendiary one.
Then he'd probably have thrown it right now. Or by now.
Not everyone is as stupid as you. He's not
What?
here to start a fight, you dumb fuck.
He's not here to start a fight, but he just said he was going to spread my stuff around. So would Malik actually fight?
Or you could try and
trying
follow
to-
him. If you can track down the real Liam, you would have a guy with obfuscate. At least 3 levels of it. Amelia and Jason are both here. They both have obfuscate. You do have people you can send after this guy and follow him. Or try to. Some of them might even be able to see him. In theory.
In theory, the only one that would probably be able to see him would be Jason.
You don't know. Maybe Amelia has had training in Auspex. Yeah,
What if I just sent both of them after him?
you could try.
I feel like you're leading me for some reason.
You know, I might be, because I want Gerard to survive.
Malik's gonna just fight.
Okay.
Oh, this is bad. This is gonna be real bad. But he taught me down.
Okay, so how do you approach this?
I'm gonna attempt to freeze him.
Okay.
Did Jekyll leave?
It will be at +2 because he's back. Is to
Did
you.
I left? What? Did I leave?
No, you're here. I just didn't hear you talking. What do you think of my plan of just killing Daryl or Darren? I think it's Daryl.
I'm not going to comment on this one.
You know, You do have Dominate 3. You could try and interrogate him. He did just
That
walk
sounds
in
like a good
here.
idea all of a sudden.
Unless it's a trap and he can resist your Dominate. Maybe he has, like, Iron Will.
I'm thinking he might.
He might. You don't know what stats I put on him.
You could spend a willpower to ignore that. Oh, wait.
I have 1 point of willpower.
Oh.
1 point. 1 single point of willpower.
Exactly.
You could ask Yorick to dominate him. He has willpower to spare. Oh wait, he doesn't have... Oh. You could ask Gianna. She has mind wipes. Oh wait, Gianna went out to hunt. I did say that. Malik, you need to make a decision.
Just do it. Nothing bad can come of it. Toads.
Nothing bad will come of it. Malik's about to die. Okay, so freeze.
Okay. He freezes in place. That is actually enough. Malik, roll
Thank you.
perception alertness. Actually, do you have heightened senses on?
Yeah.
Okay. Then roll a difficulty 5.
Remember thine penalties.
Yes, indeed. Remember the penalties. Okay, you hear him muttering under his breath. I'm going to join you, my friends. Goodbye, world.
Oh, now there's no reason to say that.
He said as he prepares to murder the poor guy.
He's not barely killing him, he's just battling or torturing him. Or incapacitating him at least.
Malik, it's your move. He's frozen for a turn or two.
Ooh,
Just
guys.
stab him with something that tortures him.
Real steak.
Would you have one? Or do you carry a knife? A gun? What do you carry on you?
I have a gun. I always carry a gun with me.
Yeah, you have plenty of knives and stakes, because you just had that part as your starting kit, like a fuck ton of basic weaponry, like that. So you can assume to have some sort of cutting implement on you if you want.
I don't want cutting implements, though. That's the thing.
Okay, in that case you wouldn't have one. And you would just have your weapon.
I would just have a gun, because he's always relied on guns.
Okay. So what do you do?
Walk up to the guy, shoot him in the head.
Yeah, I guess so.
Why? He hasn't done anything wrong. Oh.
You know what he did
Well,
wrong?
he escaped from prison essentially, so he has done something
Escaped
wrong.
from prison. He escaped from prison, and he,
Yeah,
he
but
threatened-
Kennedy is crazy.
That
yeah,
doesn't
but he
matter
threatened to
now,
spread
does
around
it?
my
It's just-
thaumaturgy.
It's essentially, it's just depending on your point of view of what crazy is.
No, he's not innocent.
They
He
s-
threatened to spread my our
Yeah, but
clan
all you
secrets.
have to do is give him the... Hell, you can
No.
actually set up an
No.
exchange. To
No.
make sure that he doesn't screw you.
No,
Okay.
You don't
It's
care
best.
about Gerard anyway, do you?
no, I don't.
Okay. You can proceed to do that if you want. Is Yorick gonna interfere seeing this happening?
How many dice is in a gun? Like just a heavy
have-
revolver.
Also, should the difficulty
Oh.
be 4 since
No,
point blank?
because
No,
headshot.
6. Yeah, 6. Should it be 6 then?
Yes, in that case Yorick is hunting, and yeah, so 7 total damage if you're using a heavy revolver. So, okay. Sploosh go the brains. Let's see
Listen
if
to the
he...
head.
Let me just hide that soak roll. Because he might or might not have... Okay. Can't botch soak rolls, that's a good thing. You see massive chunks of skull and brains splatter across the entrance room. I'm gonna roll 1d10 to see how much blood he has in him while he's doing this, just so that I have some idea for this fight. Okay. Okay, you hear him trying to speak, but you just hear a gargle. His face is too ruined for that to be a thing. What do, Malik?
Shoot again.
Okay. In that case, we're gonna assume that he has healed 1 point and spent a blood point.
You only need 5 damage to torpor him. You can do it, Malak. God damn it!
You know, I don't need to hide these soak rolls. He's kind of a wimp. In some
Nothing
ways.
happens that turn, he gains one more health.
That's if he decides to actually heal. What would he try to do here?
Daryl! I always say his name wrong because you always hide it. Because I know a Darren and I know a Daryl and it always confuses me.
Hmm. And yes, Epic, thank you for reminding me of that. Would that be while this is going on or afterwards? Assume that Jan's bike. Okay, so it doesn't take a Malk.
About guys.
So it doesn't take a Malk actually dying for that to be a thing, right?
I'm going to assume Malik is just going to torpor Daryl.
Yeah, I'm not trying to kill him. I like Daryl.
Yeah, you hear hammering from the doors.
Call the prince. Someone call the prince and tell him that we need backup, that the caged ones are attacking us, and we have their leader.
Okay.
Don't say anything about the leader because blood bonds.
Jason pulls out a phone. You have spent a turn speaking. So I'm gonna give him one more turn to do something.
That's a lot of damage all of a sudden.
Whoops, that's the wrong way.
Yeah.
Right, he was
I was
at...
getting really worried for a second there.
He was at 3, right? Yeah, he would be down 2. Okay. Okay, you hear hammering. It's getting louder. What do, Malik?
Finish off Daryl.
Okay. Meanwhile, the Malks outside are busy buffing their strength to 6, trying to break down the doors.
Oh, that sucks so bad. Why am I having such bad dice today?
It does nothing. You can probably hear my timer going off, meaning that I have to cut the parts here. So, yeah.
That's good because I gotta update our inventory anyways.
Yeah, so a 2-minute break.